103.7 FM. Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball. Our OU Braves women's basketball coverage can be heard on 103.7 FM, 1220 AM, and online at KOFO.com, and is brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Arvest Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, also by Kansas State Bank, Adams & Brothers Heating and Cooling, Car Store, the Ottawa Herald, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. Now let's join KLFO's Luke Queen for Ottawa University Braves women's basketball.
Hey, welcome everybody into this afternoon's broadcast. Luke Queen with you here this afternoon at Wilson Fieldhouse on the campus of Ottawa University, where the Ottawa University Braves are playing host to the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes here in ACAC basketball action. Joining me with me this afternoon is Coach Bruce Tate. And Coach, what are you thinking here this afternoon? We'll start out here with the women's basketball team to start out this afternoon. Braves playing well here recently. A couple Braves have won a couple here in a row and looking to extend that winning streak. So we'll try and take on a very good Kansas Wesleyan team. Kansas Wesleyan defeated Ottawa University back into November, actually, if you think about this. But the Braves have also come back and had taken a loss to St. Mary's early in the year, and then came back and ran away with it against them the other night. So kind of hoping the same trend continues here this afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely. Braves did a great job defensively there at Leavenworth, holding the Spires to 44 points, and were able to put up 70 points. So that's a great start here to the second half of the season. Defensively, the Braves need to get better. So that was a good performance there, holding that team to 44 points. And big test today, playing K-Dub. That's very strong offensively, and hopefully they can bring that same defense intensity.
Absolutely. The defensive intensity is going to be a big part of this afternoon. In the first matchup against Ottawa, Kansas Wesleyan outscoring the Braves 74-53 and made it, kind of ran away with it, a 21-point victory. But the Braves have been playing really good defense and doing a great job on the backboards in the last couple games. And so between the defense and the rebounding, I think the Braves have just really stepped their game up here as of late.
Rebounding has been huge for the Braves. They've mainly not rebounded their opponents every game, and Mariah Rizzo, Canicia Payne inside, they did a great job controlling the boards, and hopefully they can bring that same intensity on the boards today.
Absolutely, Coach. Well, we're going to take our first break here, and we're going to take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get you more ready for this afternoon's contest between the Ottawa University Braves women's basketball team and the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes. We're back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting GreatLifeGolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
Advent Health Ottawa is keeping you safe by having all team members and visitors wear masks, practice social distancing strategies, taking temperature checks, and utilizing enhanced deep cleaning procedures. Your assistance and understanding are greatly appreciated because at Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
When it comes to medication, help with Medicare, orthotic footwear, delivery, or just taking care of a refill, your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy. Stop in today at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday 9 to 2.
Wonder if we just left that down if it worked.
Yeah, let's try that.
Can you hear me, Tommy?
He's muted.
Oh.
Do you know where the phrase, ring in the new year came from? Sutton's Jewelry. Okay, maybe they didn't start it, but they sure know what it means, and they can help you understand what it means to her. The new year is a fresh start, a blank slate, a chance to get it right. And guys, there's no better way to get it right than with a ring from Sutton's Jewelry. Don't know anything about buying a ring? Think it's too expensive? Don't want to be embarrassed? Phil and Kathy Sutton and their staff have years of helping guys just like you get it right. Ring in the new year at Sutton's Jewelry. Open Tuesday through Saturday at 213 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
And back here at Wilson Fieldhouse, Luke Queen and Bruce Tate here with you to bring the action this afternoon. Ottawa University Braves women's team will open up against the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes here this afternoon. Braves coming in off of a big win on Wednesday night as they had traveled up to St. Mary and defeated the Spires 70-44, and that's coming off the heels of another road victory just prior to that when they went up to York and came away with the victory 65-50, and really that wasn't even as close as 15 points. They really had dominated that game, and it was York late that kind of came back, and it was a 20-point ball game. And so the Braves have been playing great on the road since the holiday break, and now back in Wilson Fieldhouse, and I'm sure that everyone can tell that it's going to be a big atmosphere change with the band next to us, and 100 students going to be allowed in, so a little bit more of a crowd than what they've been used to in the last couple games.
Yeah, absolutely. Just being on the road, making that long trip to York to play well up there and get a big win. It's always great to play in Wilson Fieldhouse. The atmosphere is phenomenal. The band brings a different dynamic, and the small crowd that we get, even though it is 100 students, it's maybe sounding like about 500, 600 students. So we're excited to be back home and see if we can pull off a big win here for the women and for the men's team here coming at 5 o'clock.
Absolutely, yeah. Both teams going to be playing here and kind of back to normal here a little bit. Throughout the season, been juggling these schedules around, and we haven't had both the women and the men playing the same school on the same day very often so far, which is this is the tradition in the KCAC where they bring both the women and the men down at the same time and get a couple games. So it'll be kind of fun to be seeing one school going at another school here this afternoon in a bit, like it just normally has been in the past.
Yeah, absolutely. Great day of basketball here in Wilson Fieldhouse. JV team played earlier, had a tough loss, but just a great day of basketball. So game at 12:45, game at 3, game at 5, and we still have the rest of the evening to go grab for dinner. So great day for Braves basketball, and hopefully we can pick up two wins here after dropping that JV game early.
Yep, absolutely. Again, the women have been playing well lately, coming off back-to-back wins on the road since the holiday break. They opened up on the road against Bethel and suffered a defeat out in North Newton, but then going to York and then up to St. Mary and getting victories. So 2 out of their last 3 since the return from the holiday break, and that's exactly what Coach Carnisha Scott was really needing out of these Braves. It's just kind of get things going, and once you kind of get that winning feeling and you kind of get things going in the positive direction, it can really kind of roll, snowball effect onto itself and get things rolling.
Yeah, I mean, you got to break the season up. So coming here after break, the Braves are a winning basketball team, and hopefully Coach is preaching that to the team. Say, hey, we're 2-1 here in the second half of the race, and they just got to continue to take it one game at a time. They're sitting in the middle of the pack. Anything's possible in a COVID season, and Sterling is definitely putting themselves up top, but Bethel and K-Dub and Bethany and those teams that are right there in second or third place, they're reachable. So they got to take one game at a time and play their best basketball every day out.
Absolutely, and they've been playing their best basketball, at least for what I've been seeing over the last couple games, and see if they can extend that out this weekend. The Braves, led by Haley Anderson in scoring, Liz Vaughn, Kenise Payne, as you mentioned earlier, have really been dominating on the glass defensively. The Braves forcing turnovers, creating double figures in steals on most afternoons and evenings, and really have been stepping up that pressure, holding teams low, and being able to get out in transition and score off those rebounds and outlet passes quickly.
Yeah. As you said, Haley Anderson is the machine for this team, and she plays well. The Braves will always have a chance. So shooting over 40%, one of the top guards in the league, and just a great addition to the program. Vera Lowe has been playing well for the Braves too as well. So that backcourt is starting to become pretty bigly. So you add Grizzle and that starting group in the first group. Kenise Payne coming off the bench. Braves can control things defensively with the full court pressure, create easy buckets. This team can definitely turn things around and get going in the right direction.
Absolutely, and they've been looking good as of late, and just seen a lot of really good things. Now, something different tonight that they're going to see that they might not have seen the last few times is Kansas Wesleyan has some really good post players and do a good job, a 6-footer, 6'1", that are leading the way for them. You start with talking about Amanda Hill, senior from Rossville, who's leading the team in scoring, averaging at 18 points a ball game. Kelsey Hims leading the KCAC in blocks at almost 3 blocks a contest. So really kind of more of a post presence offensive team. But if the Braves defense can step up to that task, can really hang with Kansas Wesleyan and maybe get the victory here this afternoon.
Yeah, Amanda Hill, one of the top 3-point shooters in the league, can stretch the defense extremely well. Not a flashy player, but just does big things in big games. Kelsey Hims, just a powerhouse inside. They do that 4-out-1-in dribble, and she's a beast. If she gets going, it could be a long afternoon for the Braves. So hopefully they can contain her.
All right, well, we're going to take our last time out here. We're going to take a little bit of an extended break as we'll go through the starting lineups, the national anthem, and the prayer, and we'll be back ready for KCAC basketball here from Wilson Fieldhouse You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first. Let's get back to business with Local IQ. Get the power of a national expert marketing team combined with deep roots in 260 communities, making them the partner you need to jumpstart your journey to full recovery. Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaged local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, deep digital marketing expertise, and insights from partnering with hundreds of thousands of businesses nationwide. Talk to Stephen Bradley, your local IQ marketing expert today at 785-242-4700, extension 108.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu. Being helpful is what Arvest Bank is all about, and part of being helpful is listening to our customers, which is why Arvest Go, our mobile app, was recently certified by J.D. Power for providing an outstanding mobile banking experience. You can easily pay friends, securely lock and unlock your cards, deposit checks, pay bills, and more. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Member FDIC. For J.D. Power 2020 certification, and go visit jdpower.com/awards.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. From fighting wildfires with air support, helping civilians in flooded neighborhoods, to delivering food and supplies to those who have lost everything, the Army National Guard always responds when disaster strikes. The Army National Guard also trains to be ever vigilant against threats, foreign and domestic. They protect our skies with missile defense weaponry. They secure our information, communications, and infrastructure with cybersecurity, and they protect us against chemical, biological, and radiological hazards with the civilian support team. The Army National Guard also stands ready to deploy and provide support for conflicts or humanitarian missions abroad. Join the Army National Guard and be there to respond, protect, and support your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard, aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
And underway here in Wilson Fieldhouse. No score yet as Kansas Wesleyan had the first possession. Braves going to get it inside. Mariah Grizzle kicks it out. Lisbon. She's going to have a little step-through six-footer up off the back iron. No good. And the rebound brought down by Kansas Wesleyan's Amanda Hill. So Kansas Wesleyan on the offensive attack here. Ball going to try and go inside. They'll get it up off the glass, and the shot is up, and it is good. It's Kayla Hill with the bucket there, the first basket of the ball game for Kansas Wesleyan, who leads 2-0 here just a minute into the ball game. Haley Anderson on the drive, kicks it out to Amir Lowe. Lowe with the drive, and a nice shot up there by Amir Lowe. Little floater from about 6 feet, and the lefty showing her athleticism with that move.
Yeah, great finish there, and it's good to see her get pretty aggressive on her first bucket.
Hens takes a shot, misses. The rebound down on the ground, low, out in transition. She'll make a nice spin move. Shot up off the glass is no good, and the ball tapped out of bounds. It will stay with Ottawa University here. So the Braves look to retake the lead here. Inside to Grizzle. Grizzle shot up over Hens, no good, and the rebound brought down by Kelsey Hens for Kansas Wesleyan. So the Coyotes will go back on the offensive attack. Hill drives baseline, kicks it out to Mariba. Mariba had the ball knocked away and picks up now by Ottawa University. Anderson kicks it out top to Alyssa Guzman. Anderson going to take a long three, a little bit too strong, but the rebound there taken out by Guzman, so the Braves have another opportunity. pass. Look for a lob down, trying to find a little backdoor cut there by Liz Vaughn, but it deflects and goes out of bounds and stay with the Braves. Liz Vaughn to trigger it in here, gets it into Liz Vaughn in the short corner. Vaughn will dribble back out top here, under 10 seconds remaining. Kicks it over to Grizzle, her three, no good. As the shot clock was winding down there, and the rebound for Kansas Wesleyan. Hill along the left side. Going to try and get it inside, looking for her sister Kayla Hill, and it's knocked away. And a loose ball foul. The whistle is going to go against Kansas Wesleyan, so it's going to be the first foul on the Coyotes. Coyotes going to come out with a 2-2-1 kind of three-quarter court pressure, it looks like here. Foul is on Kayla Hill. That's her first personal foul. Braves break the pressure. Anderson going to pull up from about 12 feet. Left that one a little bit too short, and a rebound again for Kayla Hill for Kansas Wesleyan. Cross-court pass. Maya Needles with it. Dumps it inside. Hill power dribble, and the shot up off the glass is good. And the Coyotes retake the lead 4-2.
I think Hill has both buckets on to start this game for the Coyotes.
Yep. Inside. Braves will swing it around the top of the key. Anderson on the left wing. High post to Mariah Grizzle. Going to drive in. Puts it up off the glass. Rolls around the rim and in. Nice strong move there by Mariah to take it into the teeth of that defense. And go up strong. Put it off the glass to get the two.
Yep, good to get her going.
Quick drive to the basket here. Shot up off the glass is good. That's Gabby Marita. Her first bucket of the ball game for Kansas Wesleyan. So back and forth we go here to open it up. Near low out top. High post to Liz Vaughn. Shot up, no good. And the rebound brought down by Hill for Kansas Wesleyan. Quickly ahead again. Kansas Wesleyan shot up, no good. Kayla Hill with the rebound. Gets it over to Amanda Hill. Long two on the way as the foot was on the line, but the offensive rebound and stick back there by Hims. And the Coyotes double the lead up to 8-4 here. Just a few minutes gone by. 5:45 remaining, first quarter. Haley Anderson on the drive. Shot up off the glass is good. And the whistle and the foul is going to send Anderson to the free throw line. Nice job there by Haley just to drive into the middle and then take the bump and get the finish.
Yeah, in a zone, that top zone didn't squeeze on her, and she took advantage and found the gap and hopefully can complete the three-point play.
To Haley Anderson, toes the strike for the first one. Free throw rolls around the rim and in. Cuts the lead down to 1. That foul was on Maya Needles, the first on Needles, and the second on Kansas Wesleyan. Amanda Hill out top, kicks it over to Kelsey Hims. Hims going to get it down inside to Kaylee Hill. And knocked out of bounds after the shot. It'll last touch by Kansas Wesleyan. So it will go back over to Ottawa University. Anderson will bring it across the timeline here for the Braves. Works to the right wing, gets a screen from Liz Vaughn. Now we'll drive in, kick it to the corner near low, able to get it back out to Jalissa Simmons, who checked into the ballgame. Into Kenesha Payne. Payne looked to make a move, didn't realize she could take it straight up, and got it up over Hims and in. Give the Braves the 9-8 lead.
Yeah, great power move about Kenesha, just coming in, filling her role, scoring off the bench.
Big move here by Hims, and she got Payne just kind of got her flat-footed, a hesitation there, and able to get by her for the bucket.
Yeah, that'd be a tough matchup for her out there on the perimeter.
Amir Lowe out top, trying to get it inside. Over to Anderson. Anderson has a look from three. Left that one short, no good. And the rebound picked up by Kaylee Hill for Kansas Wesleyan. Into the front court. Needle's going to take a quick three, no good. And a nice rebound on the backside there by Liz Vaughn. Amir Lowe going to drive, dumps it down inside. Kinesia Payne. Nice move there by Amir Lowe and a good find to get Payne a nice easy bucket.
Yeah, great push there by Lowe, and from Denise drew the defense and got a good finish.
Kansas Wesleyan along the right side. Out top, it's Hins. Driving in on Hins. Spin move. She's going to pull it for about 6 feet. No good. Amir Lowe right there. Nice job that time by Kinesia Payne to stand up Hins and actually force a tough shot.
Yeah, just sagged off of her. So make her think about it and overthought.
And Amir Lowe has a look from three. It's too strong, no good. And Simmons there for the rebound. Nice job by Delicia. Kicks it out. And a long three, no good. But Liz Vaughn there, offensive rebound, stick back too strong, no good. Just unable to get that one to fall. But a nice move by the Braves. Just getting the looks, just aren't quite finishing it quite yet.
Well, great offensive team, so they'll get going here just in a little bit.
Uribe will dribble out top. She's working against Amir Lowe. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Going to get a screen from Hins. Try and run a little screen and roll here, but good job by the Braves. They're going to cut in. She's going to try and put a shot up just before. And now we've got a whistle, and the official's going to wave that one off. I thought the red light had gone on myself.
Exactly.
I did not see them wave it off quite yet. Maddie McAvoy going to check into the ballgame. She's going to give Haley Anderson a break here. And we had wholesale substitution. Well, 4 of the 5 new subs on the floor here for Kansas Wesleyan. It's going to be Amanda Hill staying on. Everybody else trading places. McAvoy going to be whistled here as she shuffled her feet making that pass. So the turnover will give it back to the Coyotes. 2:32 remaining in the first, and the Braves leading 11-10. Mackenzie Sweet brings the ball up the floor. Kind of a dribble lead here for Kansas Wesleyan. Sweet going to get it into the middle. Now she's going to kick it back outside. And the drive shot up and off the glass is good. That's a tough shot there.
Yeah, very tough shot. Kansas Wesleyan coming with their signature offense with that dribble drive, and you can't allow paint touches. If you allow too many paint touches, they're going to get looks like that.
Yeah, if you need to get that, you got to keep that outside the three-point line. Yeah. Pass inside to Grizzle. She's going to go to work in the block. Left-hander shot up, no good. But a good look there by Mariah Grizzle, and she's going to keep making that work. That's a move that Mariah Grizzle finishes a lot of times, and so Ottawa's going to continue to try and get that look all night long.
Yeah. So you got to keep feeding that. Well, she's that deep, and just got to be a little bit more patient and make sure she finishes it.
So Kansas Wesleyan tried to go quickly the other way, and the pass was a little bit too ambitious and unable to run it down. So the turnover gives it right back to the Braves. McAvoy works to her right. Going to go down towards the corner. Gets it to the high post. Kicked out Amir Lowe. Into Kinesia Payne. Payne tried to get it into Grizzle. Grizzle fumbled momentarily, but able to get it back up. Again, McAvoy going to drive baseline to Simmons. Simmons, long jumper on the way, no good. Rebound, Kinesia Payne. So 4 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Simmons going to force one up, and then she's going to get bailed out by a foul there by Kansas Wesleyan. I don't even know if I really want to say Jaleesa got bailed out because she had to put up a shot in that situation off balance. But the foul going to go against Kansas Wesleyan, sends her to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, defensively, you want to contest every shot, but you got to contest without fouling, and definitely bailed him out there on that shot, and see if she can take advantage of it here from the free throw line.
Foul is on Emily Rank. It's her first. Third on the Coyotes. And Simmons going to go 1 for 2 from the stripe and ties the ball game up at 12. Kelsey Hens going to check back in here for Kansas Wesleyan. She's going to replace Amanda Hill. So here's the dribble weave again. Much better job by the Braves, kind of forcing this to stay about 15, 18 feet away from the basket. But Kelsey Hens going to get up on the drive herself and take it in. shot left a little bit short, and the rebound brought down by Payne.
Yeah, Haynes is usually not in that position in that dribble drive. Most of the time you want Amanda Hill there for a three-point shooting.
Kicked out, Amir Lowe going to have a look from the right way, no good, but the offensive rebound and stick back. Nice job, Mariah Grizzle on the backside. Catch that long rebound and get it back up and in quickly.
3 points and good points.
Absolutely. Shot goes up, and it's going to be an alternate possession here. Nice job, Mariah Grizzle gets the block and forces the tie-up. Now, there's a 3-second difference between the game and the shot clock here, but the Braves can really hold almost for what in all services is really just the last shot of the quarter.
Yeah. Coach Scott's going to take a timeout here and see if they can draw something up to get a bucket.
Yep, they're going to keep it with a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here through this one. There's 33.2 on the game clock, so 30-second shot clock here for the ladies. So Coach Scott's going to try and draw something up here. Kansas Wesleyan was showing that 2-2-1, three-quarter court pressure, but in this situation, I don't know if that will really affect what the Braves are going to try and do here.
Yeah, absolutely. So probably try to disrupt something, change the defense. Hopefully we're drawing up something for main or zone. Probably want to get something closer to the rim first, and then look for that three-point shot after that.
Absolutely. Haley Anderson checks back in for Maddie McAvoy. She's going to bring the ball across half court. Now kind of a run and jump trap coming out here. Get it into the corner to Amir Lowe. Back out to Anderson out top. 20 seconds to go. Trying to go with the high-low. Get it down to Kanisha Payne. She has a look for about 6 feet, no good. And the rebound brought down there by Kansas Wesleyan, who will absolutely have a chance for the last shot of the first quarter. Driving here is Brown. Brown is going to be fouled as she goes up. And so she's going to go to the free throw line to shoot a couple here. Lauren Brown looks like she's a girl that just really likes to drive. Had a nice move on her first bucket. Yeah. Got it out to her and just kind of isolated her in that situation.
Yeah, absolutely. Shot clock going down, or game clock going down here at the end of the quarter. Coach Solomon went high ball screen there to ISO, and when you got one of your best penetrators with the ball in their hands, you have to take advantage of that.
And Lauren Brown knocks out both free throws. Ottawa going to get it in, going to have to throw it along where they're not going to get one off, and we've reached the end of quarter number one, tied up at 14 points apiece. We're going to take a 60-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at William Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu. Wash your hands.
Cover your cough. Keep your distance. Stay home. Help stop the spread of the COVID-19 virus. We're all in this together.
And being together apart is how we'll all come out healthy and safe.
A reminder from your friends at 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
And back here at Wilson Fieldhouse, get ready for action in quarter number two. Tied up at 14 points apiece. Coach, the Braves had a lot of opportunities there. Actually got up 7 more shots in that quarter, but the same number of made field goals as Kansas Wesleyan. And so it's, that kind of advantage is why we have this 14-14 score going into it.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Scott has to be pleased where the Braves are at right now. Top ball game, 0-0 here in the second quarter. Doing some good things offensively and defensively. Just got to keep competing.
And we've got an offensive foul here. Moving screen going to be called against Kansas Wesleyan, and that's going to go against number 15, Kayla Hall. That's her second personal foul, first team foul of the quarter. Again, here in the college game, you get reset the team fouls down to 0 each quarter. So We are back to one team foul.
Yeah, that's a tough foul for Kansas Wesleyan to have to deal with, too.
Grizzle on the drive, shot goes up, blocked away there by Hens, and Kelsey Hens doing just what she does. That's how you almost lead the conference in blocked shots. Yep. 42 of them through 13 games.
Yeah, you just got to keep going at her. Got to ball faith a little bit, get her off her feet, make sure she commits to something.
Turnover here by Ottawa University. Kansas Wesleyan going to try and get out on the break. Mariba actually going to have to slow it down. Hens with it. She'll kick it back out top to Hill. Now over to Sister Hill. And Amanda Hill on the drive, guarded there by Jalissa Simmons. Going to try and force it inside. Dr. Way, nice job there by Liz Vaughn. And the Braves out on the break. Gives it over to Mariah Grizzle. Shot up off the glass. Too strong, no good. And a rebound and a little bit of a run out here. Nice job transition defense by the Braves to slow down that opportunity for Kansas Wesleyan.
Yeah, great transition D there. Good read by Hicks. With the finish, the freshman that's playing extremely well, local kid, teammates with Mariah Grizzle, and she's came here to compete today.
Absolutely. That was a tough move there in traffic. It gives the Coyotes a 2-point advantage. Braves into the high post to Vaughn, over to Simmons. Simmons going to drive, pull up, little lefty shot from about 6 feet, no good. Battle for the rebound is picked up there by Kayla Hill, and quickly the other way come Kansas Wesleyan. Narita, nobody really picks her up, and she's going to take it up, leaves it a little bit too short there. Might have been a little bit affected by the defense from Ottawa University.
Yeah,
and Haley Anderson on the drive the other direction, takes it coast to coast. Nice spin move at the block, and a shot up off the glass to get the Braves back tied up.
Yep. I think whatever team decides to play defense today will pull this one out. So great offensive battle going on right now between the Braves and the Coyotes.
Eddie Hill on the drive. She's going to kick it over to the corner. Mariba has a look from three. It's does nothing too strong. And Liz Vaughn, and she'll happily take that. Might have been one of the easiest rebounds Vaughn's gotten in a while. She's known for rebounding, but she'll take the easy ones when she can get them too. Haley Anderson out top has a look from three from about 25 and buries it. Nothing but net on that one. And Haley Anderson got her feet set, and that was just pure right there, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime you get your feet set, definitely a great three-point shooter like her. And I bet the Coyotes would probably like to have that defensive possession back, because that was a big three.
When they try and lob it inside, play this high-low game, Hill goes up. A whistle and a foul going to send her to the free throw line. It's going to go against Jalissa Simmons. And Simmons looked like she might have been straight up there, but I think a little bit of the body as Hill went up to put that off the glass. Shot no good, but Hill's going to go to the line to shoot two. Kayla Hill, first free throw on the way, rolls around the rim and out, no good. Second foul on Jalissa Simmons, first foul of the quarter on the Braves. So Simmons will stay in there with those two. Coach Scott has a lot of faith in her. The second free throw from Hill is good. Jalissa Simmons, very good defender, very good athlete in general. And so Coach Scott definitely trusting her with 7:14 here to go in the half with two fouls. Quickly, Ottawa breaks the press. Haley Anderson, another three. This one too strong from the left wing. Rebound brought down by Amanda Hill for Kansas Wesleyan.
Yeah, good job by the Braves there, breaking that press. Got Anderson wide open for a three, and you couldn't get a better look when it comes to breaking that press.
Absolutely. A quick whistle down here on the drive by Amanda Hill. Foul going to be called against Liz Vaughn. Had pretty good defensive position there, but just a little bit too much body inside to Hines. Hines tries to go up, has the ball stripped away. Amir Lowe, way to go in there strong and just pull that one away. And Lowe going to go coast to coast. Lefty left it a little short, but Kenesha Payne with the offensive rebound and the stick back gives the Braves the 4-point lead at 21-17.
Yeah, Braves defense is creating a little offense right now, and Braves got the momentum. See if they can finish the half out strong here.
Absolutely. Hens going to give it off here. Long in here, side to the Needles. Needles drive there. Actually gets back to Hens. Hens drives. Shot up, no good. Gets the offensive rebound, and now has it poked away by Liz Vaughn. So a couple good looks up there from Hens, but a nice job by the Braves defense to stay strong. Haley Anderson out top, going against his zone, kicks it over Amir Lowe, thought about the three, drives in, she's going to pull it from about 8 feet, no good, and it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by Kansas Wesleyan. And Wesleyan looks a little tired right now, Coach. The Braves defense, I think, is putting a little pressure on them and kind of wearing them out just a little bit.
Yep, absolutely. Good pace going here. Hands getting a little tired. So that's always good to keep that pace up when you got the big kids on the floor.
Anderson misses on a floater, and the rebound brought down by Muriba for Kansas Wesleyan. So the Coyotes back on the offensive end. Now Hill has a good look for three. She's going to use the glass here. A great three-point shooter. Sometimes you can just put it up there and they find a way to go in.
Yep, so she's been doing that for years. She's got great touch on the basketball. It can be long, it can be short, and sometimes it just finds the net.
And a whistle and a foul away from the ball here. Haley Anderson trying to cut through, and it'll be a foul on Needles as she stepped in, kind of tied her up and not letting Haley Anderson through. So that'll be her second personal foul and his second team foul on the Coyotes of the quarter. So the Braves have the ball on the sideline here with 21 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 5:20 remaining here in the first half. Anderson will dribble along the right wing. Goes across out to Lisbon outside, back to Anderson. Thought about the drive, now trying to get it inside. Quick pass there. Payne can't really handle it. Able to save it, gets it over to Lowe, and she puts one up there as the shot clock was winding down. We've got a whistle on the rebound, and just looked like Mariah Grizzle coming in to kind of try and fight for position there, and she'll be called for the foul. First foul on Mariah, and the third team foul of the quarter on the Braves. Ricks on the drive, has it poked away off the knee of Amir Lowe. It kind of came on her pretty quick there. Amir did everything she could to get her hands on that.
Almost a free ball there. Hicks dribbled off her leg there a little bit. That would have been 2 points because I think she would have been able to get out and finish that one.
Tough defense out top here by Haley Anderson on Ricks, and that ball knocked away again. It's down on the floor, stripped away by Maddie McAvoy, and up ahead, Amir Lowe, and a little bit too strong off the glass, no good. And a quick rebound the other way comes Hill for Kansas Wesleyan.
Yeah, Amir Lowe's on the...
Banks on the drive, and there'll be a foul on her, an offensive foul. Great job by Amir Lowe to get in defensive position. And Banks, a good driver, but a little bit too out of control on that one.
Dropped the shoulder there a little bit. I don't think Amira had great feet position, but anytime you lower that shoulder, that's going to be an offensive foul.
So the Braves back on offense here, leading by 1. McAvoy over to Lowe. Lowe out top, looking to try and get it into the corner to McAvoy. Baseline drive, dump off pass there to Kenesha Payne, and the shot up off the glass is good. Nice job by McAvoy in the corner to get that baseline drive and then dump it off to Kenesha Payne for the nice little 2-footer.
Yeah, great finish.
And this time, Hill finds a little bit of a crease as she goes on that little curl on the right side and able to get her shot up on her own and cuts the lead back down to 1 with her bucket.
Yeah. Braves got to know anytime Coyotes need a bucket, they're going to go to Hill, so they got to make sure they find her.
Yep. Rebound here chased down by Kansas Wesleyan, so the Coyotes have an opportunity to take the lead here. Going to get it out to Banks. She's going to try and drive, now kicks to the corner. And now a bad pass there on that little dribble weave, trying to get it over to Ricks in the corner, but she was starting to cut away.
Yeah.
And so an unforced turnover, really. Good job by the Braves defense in this situation. Now see if they can extend the lead again, and now middle mistake there as a pass goes right in through the hands of Amir Lowe. They were trying to go a little bit too quickly there. Lowe took her eye off of it just for a second, and right through her hands out of bounds.
Yep. Both teams coming up with some unforced turnovers here, and see who can take advantage of it.
Braves looking to go into a little bit more of a 2-3 zone in this trip here. Billy Anderson putting some pressure in out top. Coyotes working it around the top of the key. Now get it inside Hill. She's going to dump it short. And the jumper up, no good. Offensive rebound and the stick back, no good. And the rebound this time by Kenesha Payne. Gets it over to Amir Lowe along the right wing. And now she hesitated on the pass and just lost control of it there. And that put Maddie McAvoy in a bad situation. McAvoy trying to knock the ball away. Gets called for the foul there. It was, but it'll be the first personal foul there on Maddie. And the fourth team foul of the quarter on the Braves.
Well, I think the Braves got away with a foul down here, and then and then it definitely got one right there. So tough possession there for the Braves.
Hill pulls the trigger on a three. She hits here from the left wing and puts the Coyotes back on top 25-23 here with 2:35 remaining in the first half.
We gotta find her.
Lisa Guzman into the corner. Haley Anderson with a look for three. And it rattles around and out, no good. And the rebound picked up by Ricks. She's going to push it forward to Hill. Hill going to stop and pop and leaves this one short. Liz Vaughn gets the rebound and quickly trying to push it out. Braves have some numbers. Finds Haley Anderson on the backside, no good. But a whistle and a foul is going to send Haley Anderson to the free throw line here for Ottawa University.
Yeah, the Braves are definitely having their best possessions when they're getting clean stops here. When they have the ability to get out and put a little pressure on the defense. Before Kansas Wesleyan can get their defense set, that's the best time to score against a great defensive team, and they got to start converting on those easy layups.
They absolutely missed a few of those here in the second quarter. Anderson makes the first free throw, looking to tie it up here with the second. Second free throw left a little bit too short, no good. First foul on Ricks. Fourth team foul on the Coyotes, so we'll be shooting free throws the rest of the first half here for both teams. Cross-court pass, and it's saved. Nice job there by Ricks just to keep that one in play. Now pass over to her in the corner. She's going to cross-court to Mariba. Mariba going to try and drive. Pulls up from about 6 feet, leaves it a little bit short. Battle for the rebound is poked away, and now out on the runs Haley Anderson. She's going to drive. Shot up off the glass, no good. Kinesia Payne there for the stick back. She took a little bit of contact and no call, but the rebound pulled down by Kansas Wesleyan, and then the player goes to the floor and will be called for traveling.
Yeah, I think Kansas Wesleyan was looking for a foul on this end. Probably right.
Justified.
I think the Braves were looking for a foul out there. They were justified too.
Yeah. So pass inside, taken away by Hill. She's going to go ahead to Ricks quickly. Nice job by Ricks to get possession, get control, and she'll find Kayla Hill coming back for the bucket there. So 1:15 remaining. The Braves trailing by 3, 27-24. McAvoy over to Guzman. Now out high post to Vaughn. Vaughn trying to get it in on a high-low to Payne, and it deflects, and it will go off of Kinesia Payne and out of bounds. Vaughn needs to put a little bit more lob on that high-low entry pass. Was a little bit too flat, gave Kansas Wesleyan a chance to knock that away.
Yeah, she's got to realize that Kinesia has the height advantage there. Throw it to the corner of that backboard, let her go get it to finish it.
Hins with it on the right wing. She's going to go high post to Hill. Hill quick trigger on that one and able to get it to fall. So the lead is extended out here to 5, 29-24. 45 seconds remaining here in the first half. Haley Anderson dribbles out between the circles here for the Braves as they get ready to set the offense up. Over to McAvoy. Their drive baseline now. Turns it back out. Liz Vaughn kicks it over to Haley Anderson. Another look at three. No good. And the rebound brought down by Hill for Kansas Wesleyan. Coyotes can hold for the last shot of the half if they choose. Mariba out top, and a whistle and a timeout going to be called here by Kansas Wesleyan. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here through this one and get us caught up here in the second quarter. 19 seconds remaining. Coyotes up by 5, 29-24, and I'm sure they're drawing something up. And just, you know, as not a avid spectator of Kansas Wesleyan basketball, I'm going to assume they're going to either try to get it on the drive and then have Hill spotting up with a possibility for a three-pointer.
Yeah, absolutely. It's 4 fouls, so if you can get down and get the fifth one and get to the free throw line, so probably what they're looking for, if they come out against the zone, most likely they're going to probably try to do a pin screen on the backside and try to get a skip pass to get that three-point look.
Kariba with the ball on the left wing. She's going to go now with 9 seconds remaining. Kicks it over. Ricks has a good look from three. It's on the way, no good. Liz Vaughn gets the rebound now, and she's going to try and get it up the floor, unable to do so. And the Braves will go into the half down to Kansas Wesleyan by the score of 29-24. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get you caught up with the halftime statistics from here at Wilson Fieldhouse at Ottawa University. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting GreatLifeGolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
When it comes to medication, help with Medicare, orthotic footwear, delivery, or just taking care of a refill, your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy. Stop in today at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday 9 to 2.
Did you know Kansans with disabilities are nearly 3 times more likely to be victims of crime? Are you a Kansan with a disability? Are you also a victim of crime? The Disability Crime Victims Unit may be able to provide you with free advocacy or civil legal services to respond to your disability rights needs as a crime victim. It doesn't matter how large or small the crime. It doesn't matter whether you reported this crime to anyone. If you are a person with a disability and a crime victim, contact the Disability Rights Center of Kansas to find out if their Disability Crime Victims Unit can help you. Call toll-free 877-776-1541 or go to drckansas.org. Content of this radio ad is sponsored by the Disability Rights Center of Kansas and this station. It is supported by subgrant number 18-VOCA-55, awarded through the Federal Office for Victims of Crime as administered by the Kansas Governor's Grants Program. It does not necessarily reflect the views of the Office of the Kansas Governor or the U.S. Department of Justice.
And back here inside Wilson Fieldhouse, Luke Queen with you, along with Coach Bruce Tate, and there at the half, it is the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes 29 and the Ottawa University Braves 24 here in this women's matchup. And Coach, that first half, Ottawa had a lot of good looks, missed some bunnies, some open looks down low, and just could not get those to finish and find themselves down 5. And I could really just say it had a lot to do with those missed opportunities there.
Yeah, absolutely. They're, they're shooting 26% here, and they're only down by 5 points. So, as a coach, you got to be pleased with that here for sure. But defensively, they're allowing Kansas Wesleyan to shoot 42%. So they've got to really contain Hill. Hill's leading here with 10 points. If they can contain her just a little bit more and make things a little bit more difficult for her, maybe they can steal a couple more possessions here and get some more good looks and try to close this gap here in the second half.
Yeah, as you said, Ottawa only shooting 26% at the half, and you have to think, they're 10 of 39. They've had 39 looks at the basket or 39 attempts at the basket. Kansas Wesleyan only attempted 28 shots. You've got 11 more opportunities than your opponent, and just not getting those finishes. They've forced the turnovers. They've been able to get out in transition, and just a couple of times they've missed those opportunities, and that's why they find themselves down 5 at the half. Even shooting as poorly as they are, they're right there in this game, and with a great opportunity to take it over and really come away with the win.
Yeah, that's with any team, with any game, you really want to try to score and add enhanced scoring opportunities, and those 11 offensive rebounds got to turn to some second chance points, and that's where they're struggling at. They only have 5 second chance points. They got 11 offensive rebounds. If you can score on all those second chance points, it's 22 points, and they're up 20.
Yeah,
probably in this half. So coach has got to be pleased with that intensity and getting those offensive boards, but they've got to convert on those easy looks.
And again, going along with that, you got all those second chance opportunities that we haven't finished on yet, but the Braves have forced 12 turnovers, have only committed 6 in this first half, and then your points off the turnovers, we have forced 6 more turnovers, but we've actually scored less points off of turnovers than Kansas Wesleyan. So just not finishing those chances there, the second chance and the points off the turnovers. And they, like you said, they could really be up double figures at this point if they could just finish on a lot of those opportunities.
Yeah, and they do have 18 points in the paint here, so that's good to start the ball game. You would probably like to see this team to get some more threes down. Only shooting 1 for 11 right now. So hopefully Haley Anderson can get a couple more going here in the second half, and even there low. This probably that X factor player. You need that third option. Is it Liz Vaughn? Is it Maddie McAvoy off the bench? Is it Simons coming in and get some buckets too as well? The Braves need someone else right now to step up offensively to get them over the hump.
Absolutely, just really not a big scoring half, obviously. Just 24 first half points here for the Braves, and it is Haley Anderson leading the way with 9, but she's taking 12 shots to do that. And as you said, finding somebody else to come in and help out and start making some buckets can really turn this thing around, and it's going to make the Kansas Wesleyan defense work that much harder when they've got to cover multiple people.
Yeah, Anderson is struggling a little bit, but you want your best players to continue to be aggressive and take those shots. She's settled right now for those 7 threes. Maybe if she can get a little bit north-south, get on the free throw line, just get a little momentum going, get a little enthusiasm, some energy going for her team, and maybe that can get her going in the right direction. But yeah, she's got to continue to stay aggressive, and hopefully Grizzle and Canisia can continue their dominance in the paint with the offensive rebounds and putbacks, and maybe this to get the Braves over the hump.
All right, well, we are here at the halftime, and we're going to take another 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get you ready for second half action from here at Wilson Fieldhouse. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting GreatLifeGolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Oh dear, they're everywhere, including the road you're on right now. If an accident with a deer happens, call CarStar. We'll arrange a tow, contact your insurance, and start the repairs with iCar Gold Class service. Relax, we'll take it from here. CarStar, 242-8916.
Let's get back to business with Local IQ. Get the power of a national expert marketing team combined with deep roots in 260 communities, making them the partner you need to jumpstart your journey to full recovery. Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaged local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, deep digital marketing expertise, and insights from partnering with hundreds of thousands of businesses nationwide. Talk to Stephen Bradley, your local IQ marketing expert today at 785-242-4700, extension 108.
When you have an emergency, who do you call? 911. What do you do if you're unable to speak during your emergency? You text to 911. Franklin County Emergency Communications Center has recently added text to 911 technology as part of the new 911 phone system. Cell phone users can use their phone messaging system to text 911 to contact local dispatch. Phones must have a text or data plan in order to use this service, and phones in roaming mode, text apps, or apps messaging services cannot use this feature. It is important to note, dispatch is unable to determine your location while using this service, so always know your location and include that in your initial text. Remember, if you're able to place a voice call, we're able to help you more quickly. But in the event you are unable to speak, text to 911 will still allow us to get the information we need. Call if you can, text if you can't. For more information, go to kansas911.org or 911.gov. This message has been brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
And back here once again at Wilson Fieldhouse, Luke Queen with you here this afternoon. Halftime, the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes leading the Ottawa University Braves here in this women's contest, 29-24. Story of the first half so far is Ottawa's had opportunities, just unable to get the finish. They have shot 26% in the first half, just 9% from the three-point line, 1 of 11 from three in that first half. 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Only committed 6 turnovers and forced 12, but just have not taken advantage of that opportunity. They've also got 11 offensive rebounds. They're being out-rebounded 24-22, but that is definitely not the reason they're down in this one. They're just not getting advantage of, or taking advantage of those second chance opportunities and the fast break points.
Yeah, the Braves are definitely right where they need to be here. Only down to 5 points. Decent half of basketball. Energy is great. Effort's great. We just got to convert. So hopefully we can come out here in the first 2 or 3 minutes, take control of things defensively, and try to get a momentum bucket, a big play to get this thing turned in the right direction.
Absolutely. Defensively, the Braves have played well in this first half. Amanda with 10 points at the half and really got a couple of the, 2 threes there in the second quarter is really where she got her buckets. 8 of those points in the second quarter, I believe. And, that wasn't anything that the Braves didn't do right. It was just that a good shooter and a good scorer found a couple spots and made the shots when she put them up there. But 10 points is not that bad. Defensively, you're down 5 points to a team that, it kind of ran you out of the gym back in November. And if you make shots, you're up right now. And any coach will tell you, absolutely, you probably said this with your coaching days. When you make shots, your team can always look great.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's how you play when you're not making shots. And the Braves are playing great defense. They're not letting it affect them down on the other end of the floor. And that's exactly what Coach Tarnisha Scott's going to want out of her team, is to keep that up, but defensively, the shots will fall.
Yes. And the game of basketball is built on the game of runs. Neither team has really been on that big run yet. So they got to continue to play with that good pace. And you're right. Bill is a big part of the Coyotes. Only 10 points. Hey, if she gets another 10 points, that's fine. Just don't allow the other players to step up. You can't let hands get going. You can't let needles get going. You've got to make sure that you can play over top of their best player and play as a team to get this win.
And if the Braves start knocking down shots, they've gotten some looks, they just haven't made them. I've seen them make them many times before, and I think if Amir Lowe gets going to the basket the way she was in that first half, she's going to start, going to get those finishes. Haley Anderson maybe kind of forced a couple threes there, and she, kind of just let felt like she had to put it up, but she'll find that stroke. I've seen her shoot it too many times, and the Braves really have a good opportunity here in the second half to come back from this 5-point deficit and come away with a victory.
Yeah, offensively, they're just out of characteristic right now. I mean, this team usually shoots over 40%. So if they can get a go offensively, hey, that's not a problem. But defensively, not too bad. They held them under 30 points, and you got to be pleased with that.
Absolutely. Anytime you can hold somebody in the KCAC under 30 in a half, you've done a pretty good job, because it's a good scoring conference on a regular basis. And Kansas Wesleyan, a team that averages over 70 a ball game, and you kept them under 30 for a half, you've done a heck of a defensive job.
Absolutely.
Well, we're going to take our final timeout here of the half, and when we come back, we'll be ready for second half basketball from here at Wilson Fieldhouse. 60-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM AOFO.
No matter the brand, Adams & Brothers can prepare your home comfort system for the cold Kansas winter ahead. Call them today, 785-242-9273. Adams & Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Have you heard the news? The ORC is now offering Zumba on Monday nights. Zumba will give you a total workout combining all elements of fitness, cardio, muscle conditioning, balance, and flexibility. We are accepting in-person and online registrations, so get signed up today. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting GreatLifeGolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
And welcome back here to Wilson Fieldhouse. Second half about ready to get underway. Ottawa University trailing Kansas Wesleyan 29-24. Jaleesa Simons, Amir Lowe, Haley Anderson, Liz Vaughn, and Mariah Grizzle, the starting five for Ottawa University. Mariba, Needles, Hens, and the Hills out on the floor for Kansas Wesleyan. Braves start with possession, trying to go inside to get it to Mariah Grizzle. Hasn't knocked away there. So the Braves will maintain possession. Into Grizzle, loses possession, but gets it out to Haley Anderson. Anderson, the high post to Grizzle, finds the cut of Liz Vaughn. Vaughn shot up off the glass. No good. A lot of contact there and no whistle.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably just should have gathered the body a little bit and dribbled up, come up 2 feet there to finish that one.
So Kansas Wesleyan now on the offensive end. Mariba on the right side. Dribbles in, gives it to Hine. Hens dribbles out top, so going to try and go inside on Grizzle. Now dumps it off for Hill. Hill going up against Simons. And a whistle and a foul as Hill gets the basket to go. And the foul going to go against Simons. And what I saw down here and what I saw down there looked a lot the same. And now we've got a whistle on this end and a free throw coming up after Hill.
Absolutely. A little tough, a little inconsistent, and not the way that the Braves defense want to start off here is allowing a three-point play look here.
Hill misses the free throw. Rebound brought down by Grizzle. Going to come out in that 2-2-1 after that. Gets it up to Simons. Simons quickly ahead. Gets it inside to Lowe. Lowe has her shot blocked there by Hens. And Kansas Wesleyan looks to push the other direction. Ottawa trying to put a little bit of pressure in the backcourt, but Kansas Wesleyan able to get out of that. Going to go inside again, looking for Hill. And this time the foul is going to be whistled and called against Liz Vaughn. Hill had a nice job there of sealing her defender down low, but Liz Vaughn going to pick up her second personal foul and the second team foul on the Braves early here in the third quarter.
Yeah, hopefully the Braves can keep their composure here and not play with a lot of frustration and just keep the head level.
Mariba working against Lowe, kicks it out top. Hens again down inside, looking for Hill. Hill shot up off the glass, no good. Ball tipped around. Kansas Wesleyan will control and have another look. Again down inside, Kayla Hill up off the glass, and her shot is in. That time Ottawa just didn't, almost like they didn't want to commit a foul, and quickly the Coyotes lead is ballooned up to 9.
Yeah. The Hills are coming out and playing over the hill right now. Both of them playing aggressive here to start this third quarter.
Haley Anderson going to try and get it down inside to Grizzle, and there's a foul going to be called against Kansas Wesleyan. As Grizzle had position there, and Hens tried to reach around her to knock that away. So Kinesia Payne has come in here for Mariah Grizzle, as the Braves will have it underneath their own basket with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Near low, out top to Simons. Simons going to work to the right here. Little dribble handoff with Amir Lowe. Lowe will dribble it back out top between the circles. Going to go right wing to Anderson. Down inside Kinesia Payne. Shot up off the glass is good. Nice move there, quick. Just into the hands. Kinesia just caught it, gathered, and went straight up and off the glass and in.
Yeah, definitely a much needed bucket there by the Braves just to cut into this little run.
Shot up off the glass by Hens as it kind of went right back at Payne there. Payne had good position, forced a tough shot, but Hens did a nice job to knock that one down.
Yeah, the Coyotes are starting to settle in a little bit, so the Braves need to pick up the defense intensity and get them out of their flow here.
Low shot, no good. Rebound, offensive grab by Payne. And a whistle, and it's going to be a traveling violation. Kenesha Payne kind of shuffled her feet, trying to gather there to go back up. And so it'll turn it back over to the Coyotes.
Yeah, the Braves see if they can get a stop here defensively and get a quick bucket, and then coach may want to look to take a timeout.
Going to go with that high-low again, and it is off the fingertips of Hill this time. Hens trying to go high-low, and Braves are kind of trying to front down in the post, so trying to lob it over the top. Hill unable to kind of corral that one in. So the Braves need a bucket here as they got that stop you were looking for, Coach. Simons over to Lowe. Lowe along the left wing, kicks it over to Simons. Simons gets it to Payne at the high post. Into the corner to Haley Anderson. Makes a nice drive. Left-handed shot up off the glass is good. A nice move there by Haley Anderson. Thought about the three and then thought better of it on the drive to get herself a little four-footer.
Yeah, like I talked about there in the first half, shots aren't going. Good shot fake, get into the paint, so doing some easy ones, maybe to get it going.
Cross-court pass here, and Braves able to cover that one up. Get it inside to Hill again, and she is fouled. Pump fake there as Kayla Hill cut down the lane and got in front of Kenesha Payne. Ball fake there. Payne went up and then hit her on the elbow as she went to make the shot.
Yeah, Kayla Hill is definitely has inserted herself in this game offensively and defensively. Got a couple fouls defensively, but offensively finding her rhythm and becoming a huge scoring threat in this game for the Coyotes.
First free throw from Hill is good. The foul is on Kenesha Payne. That is her first third-team foul of the quarter on the Braves. Second one from Hill rolls around the rim and in. And the lead is now 9, 37-28. Into the middle, Haley Anderson. Now over to Simons on the right side. Now get it out to Liz Vaughn. She's going to dribble handoff with Anderson so they can get the offense set up here for the Braves. To the high post of Vaughn. Vaughn going to drive, step back. Little six-footer up off the glass, no good. And the rebound brought down by Hens. Kansas Wesleyan looking to push a little bit here. Gets it forward quickly. Going to go with a pick and roll here. Nobody covers up. Kelsey Hens and an easy bucket that time. Probably one of the easier ones Hens is going to have this season.
Yeah, Kenesha came out on the ball screen there. Lack of communication, no defensive rotation on the backside. So that resulted in a very easy bucket for Kels.
And a timeout going to be called here by Ottawa University, a 60-second timeout, so we'll take it with them. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball at 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Craig Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dangle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323. Being helpful is what Arvest Bank is all about. And part of being helpful is listening to our customers. Which is why Arvest Go, our mobile app, was recently certified by J.D. Power for providing an outstanding mobile banking experience. You can easily pay friends, securely lock and unlock your cards, deposit checks, pay bills, and more. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Member FDIC. For J.D. Power 2020 certification info, visit jdpower.com/rewards.
And back here at Wilson Fieldhouse, Luke Quinn along with Coach Bruce Tate. Ottawa University trailing here in the women's contest, 5:39 remaining, and quarter number 3, 39-28. Braves with the possession here. Amir Lowe out top. Ottawa out of the timeout. Going to get it over to Alicia Simons. High post, Liz Vaughn kicks it over. Lowe has a look from three on the way. Just off the front rim, no good. And the rebound down on the floor, picked up and taken away there by Needles for Kansas Wesleyan. Still handed off to Ricks. Ricks being guarded there by Lowe. Gets a screen from Hens. Nice job that time by Hens. Get through, driving, and a whistle, and it's going to be a foul called here against, I believe, Kenesha Payne. I have to double check that real quick. It's actually going to be on Lowe. She reached in on as Hens was on the drive.
Yeah, the Coyotes are really trying to exploit that matchup with Hines and Payne here in this third quarter.
Now a whistle and a foul going to be called against OU once again, and this is going to be their fifth foul, so it's going to send Kansas Wesleyan to the free throw line here for the last 5 minutes of the first half. That's going to go against Haley Anderson. That's her first. We are in a... Not going to the free throw line here. Gonna say it's 15 foul. Nobody's kind of waiting here. Shooter was actually subbed off is the reason why we had the confusion there. Needles was the one that was fouled. She's going to go to the free throw line to shoot, and the substitution at the scorer's table was coming in for her. Needles' first free throw is up, and it is good. So Kansas Wesleyan has expanded on its 5-point halftime lead as they've gone on an 11-4 run here to open up the second half, and it's a 12-point game, 40-28. Liz Vaughn gets the rebound and pushes it ahead for Ottawa University after the miss there by Needles. So Lowe will get the handoff from Anderson, and now she'll dribble between the circles as the Braves set up their offensive set. Simons on the right wing, looking to try and get it inside, gets it in. Payne shot up off the glass, no good. Good defense by Hins underneath. She just stood tall and stayed strong.
Yeah, Canisia just got a little too deep there, so she could have took one power dribble, backed up a little bit, create a better angle.
Pass into the corner. Rick's out about the three. Now she'll dump it off. Gets it over. Needles has a look from three. Too long. Air ball. And a rebound on the backside brought in by Amir Lowe. Lowe going to get out in transition. Drives. Shot up off the glass. No good. Canisia Payne with the offensive rebound. The stick back at tip. No good. Now as Hill was going away, has it poked away from behind, and the Braves steal it right back. So another opportunity here for Ottawa University. Nice drive and dish there by Haley Anderson to get it over to Payne, and the shot up off the glass is good this time. A great drive there by Haley, and a nice pass.
Yep. Again, she just got to continue to be aggressive, get more south, let the offense come to her, not force things. That was a great hit, great finish.
Hins going to go on the drive, and the shot up off the glass is good. Kansas Wesleyan, as you said, is just trying to exploit that matchup right now. Hins are going to try and get Canisia Payne to come out and try and play defense out away from the basket where she's not as comfortable.
Yep, absolutely. They got to start sending another player at her if that's going to be a matchup.
Vaughn's shot is blocked. She gets the rebound, gets another chance here. Simon's no good, but Liz Vaughn on the backside is there for the rebound and the stick back. Once again, Ottawa's continuing to do a great job on the backboard. Yep. Just got to figure out how to do it on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think it's really important for them to keep it within 10 here as they chip away. As long as they can keep it within striking distance, those second chance points may continue to fall and chip at this lead.
So ball out of bounds is going to stay with Kansas Wesleyan here. The Coyotes have a 10-point lead. 42-32 with 2:55 remaining here in the third quarter. Kansas Wesleyan gets it into the corner. Kayla Hill, she'll get it back out top to Ricks. Ricks over on the left wing is Rank. And now we've got a whistle away from the ball. And a foul going to be called here against Ottawa University. And it's going to go against Canisia Payne, and it's going to send him to the free throw line. Quickly, Mariah Grizzle will pop up off the bench, come in to replace Payne. It's her second, but still we're in the bonus here for Kansas Wesleyan. So Hin's going to go to the free throw line to get a couple opportunities to score with no defenders in her face.
Yeah, the Braves have got to play really smart defense there. Play defense with the feet, not with their hands. They can't allow a great scoring team like Kansas Wesleyan just to step up to the free throw line to get easy points and continue to stretch this lead.
Second free throw on the way from Hin. She makes them both, and the lead back up to 12 there. So the Braves going to have to get better defensively and start getting a stop there. But it's kind of a run and jump here. We've got a whistle and a foul as Anderson tried to get it to Vaughn at the high post. A lot of contact there, and I believe this is going to go against Ricks. Waiting for the official side. Actually, it's Hens on that foul. Both of them were kind of collapsing down there on Liz Vaughn, so I wasn't sure which one the foul was on. It's the second on Hens. Amanda Hill will check back into the ballgame for Kansas Wesleyan as Hens will take a seat. Near low, dribble handoff, Haley Anderson. Out top, it's Jalissa Simons. And here he passes to the high post, and it's kind of a lazy pass, and a good job there by Ricks to step in, knock that away. Kayla Hill in the corner. Nobody picks her up momentarily. Tried to drive baseline, then Mariah Grizzle came back. And here's the steal by Amir Lowe out on the fast break. Left-handed layup up too strong, and Lowe will bring it down and had position there, and sometimes that one always confuses me, is they're going to call an alternate possession jump ball, and it sure looked like that Amir Lowe had that, and the defender was on her back reaching around for the basketball, and I'm not sure that that's physically possible to do without committing a foul.
Yeah, that's tough. It did look like she had inside position there, and just bad luck.
Hill out top. She's going to kick it over to the right side here to Rank. Rank down to the corner. Ricks, nice move baseline. Shot up, no good, and a whistle after the shot, and it's going to send Ricks to the free throw line here to shoot two. Ottawa foul again, this one on Mariah Grizzle. It's going to be her second. And Ricks going to go to the line to shoot two.
That was tough.
That's a tough position to get that foul called on you. It was after the shot. The shooter was kind of out of control at that point, or, it just didn't give her a place to land is really what they're going to call there. First free throw is no good. Amaya Ricks hits the second one, and so the lead's now to 13. Again, the pressure coming here from Kansas Wesleyan. Braves get it across. Amir Lowe out top. Gets it over to Liz Vaughn. Now Haley Anderson. She's going to have a look for three. No good. And a nice offensive rebound. Mariah Grizzle goes up. No good. But a whistle and a foul is going to send Mariah to the free throw line. And that's what the Braves are going to have to do.
Yep.
Haley Anderson had a good look, but they're still going to have to crash the boards and keep trying to win the battle on the boards, get these second chance points.
Yep, that's with that rebound, 15 offensive rebounds for the Braves, and Grizzle did a great job of gathering herself to make sure that they get something out of possession. If we're going to continue to get offensive rebounds, man, they've got to convert either by getting to the free throw line or made buckets to chip away at this lead.
Grizzle's second free throw rattles in and out, no good. She made the first, so it's a 12-point advantage. Now the Braves going to come out with a little pressure. Mariba tries to get it inside. Hill shot up off the glass, no good, and a rebound by Liz Vaughn for Ottawa University. Quickly ahead, Haley Anderson on the run out. She had a little bit to where she was out of control there. Had to adjust her shot, got it up there. And again, Mariah Grizzle coming in, crashing the glass, and then a whistle is going to be a foul on Kansas Wesleyan. That's going to go on Kayla Hill, and that's her third personal foul.
Yep. Yeah, great push there by the Braves. Anderson just probably needs to come with a good 1-2 step to get back, to go strong up there, and the Braves got a chance to, and
a poor inbounds pass there is stolen away by Kansas Wesleyan. Now, good pressure by the Braves on the outlet as Hens tried to get it over to Ricks, and the turnover will give it right back to the Braves again. They got to take advantage. This is the third opportunity in this possession. They get it into Liz Vaughn. Now down to Grizzle. She loses control, but Jalissa Simons on the backside, right there in the right place at the right time, and gets the bucket.
If you ask her, that was a pass. That was a pass.
Absolutely. I'm going to credit Mariah with an assist.
I would give her an assist on that. Hopefully Katie Tooley gave her an assist.
Braves get Haley Anderson a good look from the left wing. This time she hits and trims the lead down to 7. 50 seconds remaining here in the third. Braves on a little bit of a run here, using that defensive pressure to turn into offense. But then they lose track of Hill, who has a look from three, no good. Hens with the offensive board. She's going to kick it back out. Hill with another look from the top of the key, no good. And Haley Anderson with the rebound here for Ottawa University. Pushing it forward, and a bump from behind, and that foul is going to go against Ricks, and that's going to be the 15th foul of the quarter on Kansas Wesleyan, so Haley Anderson can go to the free throw line for the Braves here to try and trim it down to get us back to see if we can get back down to 5 again.
Absolutely. Great. Like I said, the game of basketball is a game of runs. Kansas Wesleyan came out and made their run. The Braves is now putting on their run, and hopefully their offense and defense can settle in here, and hopefully they can just, now their goal is to, get it within 3. Once you get into 3, that puts a little bit more pressure on the Coyotes.
Absolutely. That one possession ball game. Second free throw is good by Anderson, so it's a 6-point game, 28 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Braves going to go with that, kind of that pressure again, up to Hill. Hill gets it into Hens. Hens drives, has her shot blocked by Simons. It'll go out of bounds and stay with Kansas Wesleyan. Nice job there by Jalissa. She stood tall, and it looked like Hens just kind of put the ball into the hand of Simmons, and so it was last touched by her as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, she's pretty long, so she takes up some space down there, and it's good to deny Kelsey a shot there.
Wesleyan gets it in to Mariba. Mariba out top being guarded by Amir Lowe. Looks like they're going to hold for the last pair. So Mariba has a drive. A little bit of a push-off she gets away with. And the shot up off the glass is good. Haley Anderson with her. 5 seconds to go to Elisa Guzman. Guzman to Mariah Grizzle. Grizzle, backdoor cut. Haley Anderson up off the glass at the buzzer. It's good. And a nice backdoor cut. And a great job by Haley Anderson to get that up quickly. Might have been a foul there, but no call. And we've reached the end of quarter number 3. Kansas Wesleyan 47, Ottawa University 41. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Braves basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at William Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today, because they're our leaders for tomorrow. William Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Wash your hands.
Cover your cough. Keep your distance. Stay home. Help stop the spread of the COVID-19 virus. We're all in this together.
And being together apart is how we'll all come out healthy and safe.
A reminder from your friends at 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Back here at Wilson Fieldhouse, getting ready to play in quarter number 4. 10 minutes here left in regulation. Coyotes 47, Braves 41. Braves will have the possession here, so an opportunity to cut this down to 4 and maybe 3 here to open up the fourth quarter. And just as we were talking there late in that third quarter, is try to get it down to 3, that one possession ball game. And the Braves are looking at the opportunity here real quick with a good finish to the third quarter.
Absolutely. Braves are right back in it.
Guzman on the left wing, high post to Lisbon. Down inside Kenesha Payne. Bump there, and we're going to have a foul called against Kelsey Hens, and so that's a good start there for the Braves as they went inside. That is the third on Hens, so Braves have possession here. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Guzman gets it into Vaughn. Vaughn tried to drive baseline. Now we'll back it out. Get it to Anderson. Thought about the 3 momentarily. Now has it poked away from her. Able to chase it down, get it over to Liz Vaughn. Up to Demir Lowe. Lowe going to have a look from 3. And up off the glass and in. The banks are open late here on Saturday in Ottawa. And it's a 3-point ball game.
There we go. That's what we needed.
Mariba brings it across the timeline. Kicks it over to Rank. Rank's jumper no good. Battle for the loose ball rebound. And they're going to say last touch by Ottawa University. But 47-44 with 9:15 remaining. We've got a good basketball game here. Just exactly what we wanted to see here for the Braves to end the first. And quickly over to Ricks, and she goes straight up and is fouled. And we'll go to the free throw line. That was a good good inbounds play there to get Ricks open on the backside, streaking to the basket. And Alyssa Guzman was just in a tough spot in that situation.
Yeah, ISO there on the backside. Most of the time you're not that aggressive on the backside of inbounds plays. And Ricks is just being aggressive. She's being aggressive on both ends of the floor. She's caused the Braves some havoc here on the defensive end, and the freshman also doing a great job of playing her first game here in Wilson Fieldhouse.
First free throw by Ricks is good, so extends the lead out to 4. And especially on the backside of that ISO with a smaller point guard, you could usually expect to see it out of a forward, but you get the little guard going back there. You don't see them dive into the basket that often.
Nope. You got to take advantage of their speed.
So the lead is up to 5 as Ricks hits them both. Braves get it through the pressure. Near low, get it out top to Liz Vaughn. Down into the corner, Anderson, baseline drive. Step through, hands off to Kenesia Payne, no good. Offensive rebound in the stick back by Kenesia. And the lead back down to 3. So the Braves coming with pressure. Amir Lowe forces a long pass. Kansas Wesleyan able to get it across the timeline. Over to Hill. Hill going to try and drive baseline. Gets by Liz Vaughn, and then in the rebound on a long shot. Nice job by Alyssa Guzman there to box out and get the foul there on Kansas Wesleyan.
Yeah, great defensive possession there by the Braves. Guzman comes out with a big rebound and draws a quick foul. So hopefully the Braves can take advantage of it here on the offensive end.
Foul is on Emily Rank, her second, and the team's second. Guzman gets it over. Amir Lowe look from 3, no good. And Liz Vaughn with the offensive rebound and the stick back. And when this was getting up to 13 points, now it's down to 1. 49-48. Braves coming back in this one. Down inside the hill, shot up, contested nicely by Liz Vaughn. And Kenesia Payne brings down another rebound for the Braves. So the Braves now with the opportunity to take a lead here with just a 2-point basket. Amir Lowe out top. Haley Anderson will look from 3 from the corner. Too strong. Rebound down on the floor, picked up by Ricks for Kansas Wesleyan. Ricks thought about driving. Now we'll pull it back out and get the Coyotes in their offense. The rebound on the right wing. Gets it over to Rank. And her pass, she was expecting a backdoor cut there from Amanda Hill. And Hill tried to pop back out, and the pass goes out of bounds. And that was a spot where Emily Rank used her dribble and picked it up, and it gave her no advantage. So a timeout going to be called here, a 30-second timeout, called by, I believe, Kansas Wesleyan. And so with 7:36 remaining here in regulation, it's Kansas Wesleyan 49 and Ottawa University 48. And again, the Braves, after not getting the basket to fall to take the lead, get the stop and now have another opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. The Braves need to. They got a great hit there by Anderson in the corner, so you can't be too disappointed about that. So maybe if they can get something back into Grizzle or Kenesia Payne, they're on the inside. Or one of those guards, probably get north south, get into the paint, call some defense to rotate and help, and maybe they can get a quick putback there to get their defense set to take the lead here.
Well, Kansas Wesleyan right now looks like they're going to drop out of that, more of that full court pressure, might go into this half-court jump trap that they've been trying to run a little bit as well. So we'll see what Kansas Wesleyan does defensively here. They're in it like a 3-2 zone, a little bit of a matchup, 2-3, 3-2 kind of morphing here. Simon's on the right wing. Kicks it cross court to Lowe. Out top, Liz Vaughn. Vaughn back over to Lowe. Thought about the 3. Now drives in. Kicks it over to Simons. Simons a little runner, and the shot up is good. And the Braves have retaken the lead here at 50-49. Good run by the Braves to get themselves back into this game and then out in front. Hill in trouble on the far side. And we've got a whistle and a foul going to be called here. I believe it's going to go against Ottawa University, and it's Liz Vaughn doesn't quite agree with that, but it was in a tough spot. They had the trap, and sometimes you just find yourself reaching across the arm.
Well, that's good, though. I mean, you want to insert yourself defensively in this game now and bring the intensity, and Braves are starting to show some competitiveness.
Get it into Hens. Hens just backing down on Grizzle. And in this situation, that's just a tough foul there on Mariah Grizzle because the offensive player definitely has the advantage down in that situation. They can just kind of bang you back away, and you take a shot to the stomach, you kind of bend your arms forward, and then the player goes up and gets the foul.
Yeah, well, because as a defender, you don't want to give up your ground, and you want to be competitive there and not allow her to get to the paint, and just a tough call.
And Hens misses the first free throw, so the second one here would just tie the ball game. Ottawa needs to continue to do a great job boxing out here. And the second one is good. So tie ball game with 6:53 remaining. Get it into Amir Lowe. Back to Liz Vaughn. Coyotes have extended the defense once again, and now the pass forward to Simons. Looked like she kind of had her arm grabbed and wasn't able to get away. Quickly up the hill. She's going to pull the trigger on the three. No good. And a good rebound by Amir Lowe. Lowe going to go push it forward. Now over to Haley Anderson. Anderson backs it out just a little bit. Driving in. Kicks it over to Lowe on the right wing. Down to Simmons. Back out to Amir Lowe. Amir going to kind of back it out here as the Braves going to get into a good offensive set with the shot clock running down. Out top, and a nice pass there from Liz Vaughn to Mariah Grizzle. Maybe a little bit low, and Mariah had trouble handling that one. It'll go out of bounds for the turnover.
Yeah, unlucky there. Great ball movement by the Braves. Great pass there by Liz Vaughn, and I think Grizzle was focused on making the shot instead of getting a handle on it.
Yep. So the Braves will extend the pressure a little bit. Still tied up here. Kansas Wesleyan able to break the press. Hill will pick it up, and now taken away, and we've got a whistle. And it's a jump ball. The possession arrow will stay with Kansas Wesleyan. A nice job by Haley Anderson to come down on that trap. And then when she saw the ball, able to get a hand on that, almost thought she got that away in time to get the turnover.
Yep. Haley Anderson, one of the best defenders here on the Braves. She gets her hands in there for a lot of steals and jump balls.
Kansas Wesleyan getting it into hands again. She's just going to try and keep muscling it up. This time it is going up against Kinesia Payne. Kinesia did a nice job to stand her ground. No good on the shot. And then another tie up there on the loose ball rebound. And this time it will go over to Ottawa University.
Well, we'll see if the Braves can get a good look here and get their offense set.
Amir Lowe out top. Gets it over to the right side to Alyssa Simons. Simons looks inside. Nothing there, so gets it to the high post. Liz Vaughn going to drive. Step back. Shot up off the glass. No good. Loose ball rebound down on the floor. Mariba will pick it up here for Kansas Wesleyan. So now the Coyotes will have the opportunity to retake the lead. Mariba going to drive. Shot up. Baseline is good. And a whistle and a foul going to be called here against Ottawa University. Is going to send Mariba to the free throw line to shoot an and one. Not very good help defense on that one. Nobody on the help line there. Mariba able to get by her defender and then just had a lane to the basket.
Yeah, exactly. The help side was a little late. The help provided Mariba an opportunity to convert on a three-point play here, and she does.
So 3-point lead here for Kansas Wesleyan, 53-50, 5:20 remaining here in the ballgame. Braves break the press. Now it's Anderson on the drive. Shot up, no good. Partially blocked there, and a loose ball off of Kansas Wesleyan will go out of bounds and stay with the Braves. So another opportunity here, second chance, and once again for Ottawa University, and that is what has helped them get back into this, is making these second chances when they've had them.
Yep, they're right there. All they need to do is just go over the
low, gets it into Anderson. Now down to Vaughn, over to Simons. Simons going to pull up from 12, no good. And the rebound picked up here by Needles. Needles ahead to Mariba. Mariba along the left wing, guarded there by Alyssa Simons. She's going to work to the right. Now kicks it into the corner. Ricks on the drive and a whistle and a foul there. Anderson kind of reached in on that one. And again, that's the 15th foul on the Braves. And it's going to send Kansas Wesleyan to the free throw line with a little bit of a lead here. And that's not what you want to do with 4:53 remaining in this regulation.
Well, Kansas Wesleyan has inserted themselves into the driver's seat. If they can be patient offensively, continue to move the basketball, give the Braves defense in a bad position, get north-south. Anytime they get fouled now, they're going to be going to the free throw line, and as long as they convert on those free throws, they could easily put this game away.
1-2 at the line. That time for Ricks. So the lead is just 4. Braves going to bring it across the timeline here near low on the right wing. And a timeout will be called for by Coach Tarnisha Scott. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Again, we'll just keep it right here through this one. So the Braves trailing by 4, 4:44 remaining here. And Coach, you know, we were just talking about how the Braves are going to send the Coyotes to the free throw line for the remainder of the game. Coyotes only 16 fouls. Braves have really got to try and go into the basket and get a few more fouls, maybe give themselves an opportunity to get, especially late in the game, have the clock stopped and earn some points with the clock not moving.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, they've got to be way more aggressive here to get into the bonus. They're going to need those opportunities here down the stretch, especially in that last 2 minutes, if they want to give themselves a chance to win this ball game. But offensively, we've got to move the basketball and get an easy look. There's got to be easy looks here, and then you come with your second chance point opportunities like they have all afternoon.
So Alyssa Simons out top, over to Mir Low on the right wing. Now down to Haley Anderson in the corner. High post, it's Liz Vaughn. Looks inside, now tries to drive. Tough angle there, no good. But Kenesha Payne, another offensive rebound, and she's fouled on the stick back attempt. So it might not be the bonus, but she goes to the free throw line to shoot 2 here. I believe that foul is going to go against Kelsey. It's actually not. It's on Mariba. I thought it might be on Hens. So first on her. Payne's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2, and she makes the first. So Kenesha makes the first. The lead's down to 3, trying to cut it back down to 2 here. A little bit too strong. Kenesha just charges in, gets the rebound, but she did not put the ball on the floor. She took an extra step there. I think she was trying to gather herself, and she got that basketball. She did a nice job after that ball hit a little bit too firm to charge in, but it'll be the turnover. A nice job here. Haley Anderson coming up with the steal, and now we've got a whistle. A lot of contact over there on the sideline, but just say it's out of bounds off of Amir Lowe.
Yeah.
Looked like not had taken a push there, and that was an opportunity there for the Braves to get a good steal. Nice job by Haley Anderson, but it was just not a call that we got going our way.
No, I guess not. So he's got to play through it, get another possession here defensively, get a steal,
and we get the steal. Haley Anderson comes away with it. So the Braves going back on offense here. 4:05 remaining, trailing by 3, 54-51. Simons has it out top here for the Braves. Over to the right wing to Amir Lowe. Going to get it inside. Kenesha Payne getting shot up over the front of the rim and in. And a nice move there by Kenesha. And the Braves just trail by 1 here. Up to Hill. Hill going to get it down to Hens. Back to Hill. And the pass a little bit too tall and taken away. Another turnover. And the Braves now have another opportunity to take the lead.
Well, we'll see if we can get a good look here. Probably go back to Payne. Keep feeding her if you can.
Keep feeding what's working. You don't fix what's not broken there. Over to Simons. Now high post. Inside.
Yeah.
And they're going to call 3 seconds there. And I wasn't sure if Kenesha had cleared out on this right side or not, but she had not. But it was probably the right call in this situation.
Yeah, the new rule is, it's a 3-second call. You have to be totally out with 2 feet with those 3 seconds now. So it's taking that advantage away from the offensive players, so you got to make sure you're active.
Mariba with it out top. Going to get it over to Kayla Hill. Now hand off to Ricks. Hens out top, going to go back to the high-low, looking for Hill. And again, the pass a little bit too strong. Go out of bounds. The turnover will give it back to Ottawa University here. So the Braves will have another opportunity to take the lead.
Got to take advantage of it.
Braves have been getting second, third chances all night long, and this is one of those situations that it's going to be there again. Braves got to get it across the timeline. Able to do so just in time is Liz Vaughn. Simmons down inside. Payne shot up off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound, and the foul going to go against Amir Lowe. And it's a good job by Amir just to crash the glass from the backside. Just unfortunate to get the foul.
Yeah, you can't, as a coach, you can't complain about that. The Braves are playing down 1 point here. They're being aggressive on the offensive glass to get those second chance points. If you can play that aggressive without making contact, definitely here the last 3 minutes because we're sending to the free throw line. So, great job there by Amir to be aggressive and try to get a second chance opportunity there.
First free throw by Kayla Hill is up and good. Hill now with 12 points on the night. Second one on the way is also good. So the lead back to 3, which is still just a one-possession game, but a lot of basketball remaining.
Yeah.
30-second shot clock. You think how many possessions you can get in 2.5 minutes, even with the shot clock. Braves again going to go inside to Payne. Payne kicks it back out. Anderson with a look for 3. No good, but Kinesia Payne, the offensive rebound, and a stick back again. Kinesia Payne has just been an absolute pain on Kansas Wesleyan on the offensive glass.
Absolutely. She is right in the right place at the right time on that one.
And quickly ahead, and now Ottawa in some trouble. Liz Vaughn lost the possession off her foot. She had to go to the ground to save it, and a quick timeout going to be called by Coach Tarnisha Scott to save the possession there for Ottawa University. 30-second timeout. Again, Kansas Wesleyan tried to go over the top of that pressure, almost threw it away, and then Liz had it poked out of her hands, off of her foot, and able to save it and keep the possession here for the Braves.
Yeah, it's a big one. It's a big one. So the Braves probably got to handle some full court pressure here. Get it past half court. Again, you want to have an offensive set for a man-in zone. Most likely, Kansas Wesleyan will come out in zone if they come with the pressure, and hopefully they can get something on the inside of Payne.
So 2:10 remaining here. 1 point ball game, 56-55. Kansas Wesleyan on top, but Ottawa University with the possession here, and 26 seconds on the shot clock to give themselves an opportunity to take the lead once again. So Amir Lowe comes across half court. It wasn't the full court pressure, just a 2-3 zone here. So a little bit of a change up once again, as we were expecting maybe a little pressure. Liz Vaughn, high post, over to Simmons. Simmons going to throw one up from 16 feet and hits. Nice shot there by Talissa as she gives Ottawa University the lead, 57-56.
Shot the ball with a lot of confidence that time.
Absolutely did not hesitate, saw her shot and took it. Braves tried to come up with a steal along the sideline, knocked out of bounds. Was last touched by Liz Vaughn, and she tried to jump in front of Mariba and intercept that one, but it'll go out of bounds and stay with Kansas Wesleyan. Braves are sticking with this pressure, and it has been very effective for them here this afternoon. Mariba out top. She's working against Amir Lowe. Now Hill. Little handoff to her sister, Kayla Hill. Back to Mariba. Staying along this right side. They're going to come get a high screen here from Hins. And Mariba's going to put up a floater, no good. Battle for the loose ball rebound is last touched by Kansas Wesleyan. So with 1:22 remaining, the Braves have the possession and a 1 point lead. Now they're coming back out in this full court pressure defense here for Kansas Wesleyan.
Slowing down a little bit and take a little time off the shot clock.
And a whistle and a foul here is going to go against Kayla Hill. And that's going to be, I believe, her fourth personal. Just the fourth team foul on Kansas Wesleyan. So the Braves will maintain possession. So, absolutely, Ottawa University has the possession here.
Yep.
And back to 30 seconds after the shot clock resets in this situation, back to 30. So the Braves can actually get a bucket here and use a little bit of clock with the lead. Over too low. And the Braves looking to keep it, getting it inside to Kinesia Payne. Kinesia clears the zone. Now over to Amir Lowe once again. Back to Simmons. Simmons has a look from 3 on the way. It's up and it is good. Toe is on the line, so just a 2-pointer there. But it's a 3-point lead here for the Braves with under a minute to go. Ricks over to Hill. Hill finds herself open for 3, no good. Hins with the rebound on the backside. Defense collapses down, out to Mariba, no good. And Amir Lowe comes away with the rebound. And we've got a whistle and a foul going to be called here against Kansas Wesleyan, I believe. The official comes in. He brings his fist up and points towards Ottawa. So that's a foul on Kansas Wesleyan. Big rebound there by Amir Lowe.
Huge rebound. Great defensive stop. Coyotes got two great looks at the three-point shot to try to tie it up here, and great rebound. See if Lowe can step up to the free-throw line here and knock down a couple big ones for the Braves.
That was the 15th foul on Kansas Wesleyan, so Lowe at the free-throw line. First one too strong, no good. It's the second foul on Amanda Hill. So Lowe trying to make this into a two-possession game here if she can knock down this free throw. Free throw on the way, and this one is good. So 60-56, Ottawa University on top of Kansas Wesleyan, and a timeout will be called here by the Coyotes. And it's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. A 60-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Alexa, play KOFO on TuneIn.
Hindsight is 2020. 2020 was a brutal year with a lot we couldn't control. Pandemic, economy, unemployment. What can we control? Our job, our career. Don't look back with 2020 hindsight next year and see yourself in that 2020 job. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. You could start your new life as an IT pro in as little as 4 months. Live online classes meet just twice a week. It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu. Today on Hey Culligan, cleaner, safer drinking water. We got Chris in Cleveland.
Hey Culligan, I have a water pitcher. Is that safe?
Basic water pitchers are, let's say, passable, but a Culligan reverse osmosis system can do way more and help reduce lead, arsenic, something called pesticide runoff.
Hey Culligan?
Yeah, Chris?
I'll take one of those reverse
osmosis to get the mostest out of your drinking water? Chris, we're already on the way. Let us help you out with a free in-home water test with a local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
Okay, Google, play KOFO on TuneIn.
Back underway here, 37 seconds remaining. Braves on top by 4, and the pass intended inside the Hens is too wide for her. Goes out of bounds, so the Braves get the turnover here. And another timeout will be called. This time I believe it's going to be by Ottawa. Tarnisha Scott going to talk it over here as we've got 34 seconds remaining. So the Braves expecting probably here, I would assume Kansas Wesleyan going to have to foul quickly as the Braves are going to go to the free throw line. If they let them run it down, there's just not going to be enough time to get down and try and score to tie or win this game as a 2-point possession.
Yep. So Braves take a timeout here. Most likely the runner advance it. First thing, get the ball in and then protect it and make sure you're going to it with 2 hands. They'll have to come with a quick foul. You're going to have to come with a quick foul to extend this game here for the Coyotes. So Braves got to do a great job of possessing the basketball and knocking out free throws. That's what it's going to come down to.
Absolutely, and another thing I'm not used to is I don't get to do college basketball enough, is the fact that they get to advance the basketball up here. So the Braves actually in the front court to throw this ball in. Have a lot, don't have to go 94 feet.
Yep. Huge advantage. Great rule. They have adopted from the NBA game.
Pass into Haley Anderson. The ball on the floor. A little bit of a tie-up here. Now we get a whistle, and it's going to be a foul. Ball was loose, and Haley Anderson able to do exactly what you said. Just grab the basketball, and she pulled it away and had an arm on her wrist there. And so she's going to go to the free throw line to shoot here.
Yeah, Coyotes did what they needed to do, put a pressure on the basketball, almost came over the loose one. Anderson did a great job of possessing it and knocked down the first free throw.
Absolutely, game up to a 5-point advantage. The foul was on Kelsey Hens. That's her 4th. Most importantly, it is and the second free throw is also good. So Haley Anderson, might not have been her best shooting night, but you knocked down your 2 free throws at the very end, and now a timeout going to be called here by Kansas Wesleyan, 32nd one, so we can kind of catch it up again. Really what it comes down to is not as much importance on the fourth personal foul, but again, put Ottawa to the free throw line, and they did exactly what they needed to do. Haley Anderson knocked down the free throws, and it's a 6-point ball game. So now Kansas Wesleyan really can't. I mean, you can go to the basket in this situation because the clock will stop when I'm made, but you're going to have to immediately foul again, whereas now they're going to kind of be more of a perimeter-oriented offense here and try and get that three up here late.
Yeah. If I'm the Coyotes here, I'm going to the rim. I mean, I'm trying to get a foul. I'm trying to get something out of this possession so that the girls don't start to wander and think this game is over, because they can definitely stretch it out.
Mariba out top. She's going to try and drive here on Amir Lowe. Gets by her, and the shot up off the glass is in. So quickly they go into their defense. Now Ottawa University has no timeouts, and now they get a tie-up, and the possession arrow favors Kansas Wesleyan down by 4. Ottawa University has no timeouts, so they're going to have to do this on the go, and they get the defensive pressure and force the tie-up, which is basically a turnover in this situation.
Well, so no timeouts is huge because they can't advance it.
Mariba out top to Hill. Hill going to drive. Shot up off the glass, no good. Kinesia Payne with the rebound here for the Braves. She's just trying to get away, and she's able to get it off to Liz Bond. But we've got a whistle, and a foul is going to send Kinesia Payne to the free throw line to shoot 2 here for the Braves.
Yep, big rebound there, and the Coyotes got the look that they wanted. You know, Hill maybe shot it off 1 foot. That's probably not the best shot, but you want your leading scorer to take those big shots, and Payne comes away with the big rebound once again.
So Kinesia Payne stepping to the free throw line here, and she's going to try and push this lead back out to 6. First free throw on the way is good. Kinesia has had a heck of a ball game here this evening. She's got 14 rebounds, and that free throw gives Kinesia 19. Second free throw, no good, but Amir Lowe with the offensive rebound. She'll dribble it out to kill a little bit of time, and now she's fouled and will go to the free throw line. Great job on the offensive glass by Ottawa University here this evening, and they've taken advantage of these second chance opportunities in this second half, and now 13 and a half seconds away from getting the victory.
Yeah, rebounding has been the story here for the Braves. They got about 23, 24 offensive rebounds. They shot the ball a little better here in the second half, but this fourth quarter is the way you want to close out a ball game, and they really clamped down on the Coyotes defensively and turned those second chance points into some second chance opportunities.
And Amir Lowe steps up to the free throw line there, knocks down both free throws, and so with 13 and a half seconds remaining in the ball game, Ottawa University 65, Kansas Wesleyan 58. Timeout called here by Kansas Wesleyan. It's their last timeout of the ball game, and so the Braves in this situation, you want to slow down the advance. I guess you can advance the basketball up in front of your own bench, but you want to make the offensive player turn or move, kill a little bit of time. If they can get a shot in, you still got to get it in and possess the basketball. Possession arrow in favor of the Braves in this situation, but you got to make Kansas Wesleyan make at least a few passes or a few dribbles before they can get a shot off here with 13 and a half to go.
Yeah, you got to play defense with your feet. You want to contest definitely without fouling. That's the thing we're preaching here. Do not foul. If they get an easy look, they get an easy look. You just go win it here at the free throw line here this afternoon.
And the Braves doing what they need to also box out and be ready for a rebound. Don't want to give up any second chance looks. So pass in out top. Mariba's going to stop. She's going to pull the trigger on 3, and she hits. Cuts the lead down to 4. So it's 65-61, and the pass into Amir Lowe. She'll be fouled, so Amir going to go back to the free throw line here for the Braves. And that was a tough shot by Mariba. There's no other way to say it. A little bit off balance, kind of one leg, but she drained it. And so cuts it down to 4 with 10 seconds, and Amir Lowe has a chance to keep it as a 2-possession ball game, but it's going to make it real tough as Kansas Wesleyan can't advance it up to half court this time. There's no timeouts remaining.
Yep. Yeah, like you said, big shot there by the Coyotes. exactly what you wanted to do here, and now the Braves have to do what they need to do here, knock down these free throws and play good defense without fouling.
And Mirlo does just that, hits both of them. 6-point ball game. Braves a little bit of pressure here. Hen's going to pull up. She's going to take a long one, no good. And a rebound brought down by Liz Vaughn, and Kansas Wesleyan will not foul. And Ottawa University gets the victory, 67-61 here at Wilson Fieldhouse in comeback fashion. The Braves get the win. A nice win here this afternoon for Ottawa University.
Yeah, big win for the Braves, and you got to hang your hat on the way the Braves rebounded. So that's a lot of heart, that's a lot of enthusiasm in the glass with great energy, and that fourth quarter, they just locked down on the Coyotes, and that offense came like I thought it would come here eventually, and they were able to pull it out.
Absolutely. The good scoring teams find ways to start scoring when they get the looks that they were getting. But it was the defensive rebounds that really gave the Braves that opportunity, and then they really closed it out late, hitting their free throws down the stretch. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. We'll come back to give you the statistics of this ballgame. After this, you're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Alexa, play KOFO on TuneIn.
The Rocket Mortgage Super Bowl Squares sweepstakes is back. It's the largest official game of Super Bowl Squares ever, with millions of dollars in prizes, and best of all, it's free to enter. Every score change, someone wins $50,000. Just enter for free at RocketMortgageSquares.com, and it could be you. Touchdowns, field goals, safeties, extra points. Every single score change will draw one lucky winner from the square to win $50,000. Plus, two grand prize winners will win $500,000 they could use toward their dream home. One way to enter, two ways to win. See rules and enter for free at RocketMortgageSquares.com. Then tune into the Super Bowl on February 7th to see if you bring home some dough. Rocket Mortgage, official mortgage sponsor of Super Bowl 55.
No purchase necessary. Legal residence of 50 U.S. and D.C. of age of majority. Ends 2/4/2021, 11:59 p.m. Eastern. Equal housing lender licensed in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030. The NFL entities as defined in the official rules of that offer to sponsor this promotion in any way.
Back here at Wilson Fieldhouse, Ottawa University comes away with the victory, 67-61 over Kansas Wesleyan here in the women's matchup. A great night, second half for the Braves, and really defensively, it was all night long for the Braves on the glass and defensively. The Ottawa University Braves just did a fantastic job this evening and gave themselves an opportunity when the scoring started to come away with this win.
Just a great second half, especially a great fourth quarter. Kansas Wesleyan was shooting, I think, over 40%, over 42% there through the entire game, and they just locked them up there in the fourth quarter. And next thing you know, it was a huge this offensive spurt there in the fourth quarter, and the Braves were able to pull it out. So, you got to be pleased with how things turned out here for the Braves, and it was definitely a great win.
Absolutely, Braves come away with the victory, trailing at the half, and then a big kind of a run to open up the third quarter by Kansas Wesleyan, and Ottawa University kind of played through that run there by Kansas Wesleyan, went on a run of their own, and it was sparked by their defense, their offensive rebound, and started making their chances there on the second chance shots, and just really dominated on the offensive glass is where I could really feel like Ottawa University got this thing. 24 offensive rebounds tonight for Ottawa University. That just created so many chances for the Braves.
Yeah, and they just inserted themselves there in the paint, and those offensive rebounds were huge. They did a great job of knocking down free throws, too, at the free throw line. Anytime you can put points on the board when the clock is stopped, that's going to give you an opportunity to get back in the ball game. But it was a game of runs. Kansas Wesleyan inserted theirs right at half, and the Braves definitely ended the game on a huge run as well.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to take another time out. When we come back, we're going to be joined by head coach Tarnisha Scott. Get a little bit of insight from the coach's view on that one, because it was a fun one to watch from our angle. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back here with more from Wilson Fieldhouse. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves Women's Basketball Postgame Show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Okay, Google, play KOFO on TuneIn.
Panera's new flatbread pizzas are here. But to our new chef, Klaus, they're not just pizzas, they're masterpieces. Because it's not just cheese, it's hot and melty mozzarella and fontina cheese. It's not just sauce, it's market tomato red bell pepper sauce. And it's not just toppings, it's fresh mozzarella, basil, and grape tomatoes. Taste our delicious new flatbread pizzas today. Order online for pickup or delivery. Panera. Restrictions apply.
Today on Hey Culligan, cleaner, safer drinking water. We got Chris in Cleveland.
Hey Culligan, I have a water pitcher. Is that safe?
Basic water pitchers are, let's say, passable, but a Culligan reverse osmosis system can do way more and help reduce lead, arsenic, something called pesticide runoff.
Hey Culligan?
Yeah, Chris?
I'll take one of those reverse
osmosis to get the mostest out of your drinking water? Chris, we're already on the way. Let us help you out with a free in-home water test with a local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
Hey y'all, this is your girl Cheryl Underwood, and I want to tell you something. My digestive system used to make me feel sluggish, but those days are over. Now I feel great. That's because I increased my fiber intake with the Metamucil 2-week challenge, and I'm still hooked. I just took Metamucil every day for 14 days, and it's really that easy. Metamucil traps and removes the waste that weighs you down, so you feel lighter and more energetic. Now I never want to go back to that heavy feeling. Are you ready for the Metamucil 2-week challenge for a coupon and daily support? Sign up at Metamucil.com today.
And back here once again at Wilson Fieldhouse for the postgame show of the Ottawa University Braves women's basketball game. And joining me now is head coach Tarnisha Scott. And coach, first off, congratulations on a victory. You're shaking your head here is I think that is a good way to kind of describe how this one was this afternoon. It was a rough offensive first half, but your defense and your rebounding never stopped throughout the entire game. And in that second half, you guys started making those buckets, and that really turned the tide here in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I'm shaking my head because I'm tired, okay? I'm tired, but no, these kids, oh my God, they never stop fighting. One thing that we knew we had to do a better job of at halftime was we had to limit this team to one shot. I mean, they're a great team. And if you give them several opportunities to score the ball in one possession, then it's not going to turn out good for you, right?
Yeah.
They're going to score it at some point. So we put a lot of emphasis on tightening up our defense and rebounding the basketball, holding them to one shot, being patient in the offense, you know. I knew that we missed a lot of layups in that first half, and I knew that if we just stuck with it, eventually we'd make them, you know, in our own gym. So those kids, they just kept fighting, man.
And they did a great job tonight. And, you know, this is the second time this week that you've gone, you faced a team that you faced early on in the season, and they got the better of you then, and then have completely flipped the script and came away with a victory. When you went to Kansas Wesleyan back in November, they beat you by 21 points, and then it completely flipped the script here and come back, and in that fourth quarter to pull away. Girls did a great job knocking down those free throws late especially, and to come away with the victory. It was all... I just don't know how to say it other than that was a great team win out there tonight. But I just want to say a little bit about, tell me a little bit about Kenesha Payne tonight. 20 points, 14 rebounds, a big-time double-double tonight, and she knocked down some free throws and was a big, big factor, especially in that fourth quarter today.
Absolutely, man. Let me tell you, what you saw from Kenesha Payne, that did not start today. This kid has been beating down my office door, wanting to watch film. I mean, she's getting an extra film session. She's always in the gym. I mean, that did not start today. That's just, I mean, you put in the work and it pays off. That's what you saw today.
And it definitely, I can tell she's been putting in the work, but you're also playing against Kansas Wesleyan, and Kelsey Hens is a heck of a post player. For Kansas Wesleyan, a all-conference caliber type of player. And Kenesha was going up against her and really was holding her own and really getting what she wanted a lot of the times this evening, and that was just so much fun to watch.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, like you said, she's a great post player. I mean, even tonight, she still had a double-double, right?
Yeah.
But I just told her everything that she gets has to be difficult. You know, you can't allow her to get going and get any easy shots. You just got to make her work. Make her work for 40 minutes, and good things will happen. So I just thought that she did a great job of making her post up, you know, and work to get position and finish around the basket.
Well, Coach, you guys did exactly what you needed to do after, you know, Coach Tate and I were talking at halftime. You just didn't shoot the basketball well, but you're right in the game. Kansas Wesleyan makes that run out of the gate in the third, and you guys just find a way to battle back and then take over and then pull away in the fourth quarter. It was a very fun game to watch, and good luck. I guess you guys you'll play again on Wednesday.
No, we actually, right now, we don't play again until next Saturday.
Is it next Saturday? Okay, this is the week that you push back until next Saturday. So a little bit of a break here, and which is sometimes a good thing, but on a 3-game winning streak right now, kind of maybe want to play a little bit more. But, you know, the ladies have earned maybe a little bit of a break, but good luck to you next week. And I appreciate you joining me tonight, and great win.
Thank you so much.
All right, well, we're going to take our last time out here. When we come back, we're going to get ready for the men's contest as they will take on Kansas Wesleyan here this evening. Tip time scheduled for about 12 minutes from now. And so we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back for a little bit of pregame show for Ottawa University men's basketball. After this, here on 1220 and 103.7 FM, I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
You enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Arvest Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, also by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Carstar, the Ottawa Herald, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. For information about our next Ottawa University Braves sports broadcast, visit the sports page at KOFO.com and listen to KOFO for the sports calendar Monday through Saturday. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
Football playoffs set to resume from ABC Sports. I'm Joey Waller. NFL divisional playoffs today, kicking shortly. Rams and Packers tonight. Coach Sean McDermott's Bills hosting the Ravens, trying to contain quarterback Lamar Jackson.
They play good team defense, whether against their pass game, their run game. He's a big part of their run game. The loose plays that he creates,